Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. Today we're taking a look at two Darth Vader lightsabers. We've got the Disney's Galaxy's Edge, and we've got the LGT from Vader Sabers. Let's take a peek. So I was down in Florida at Galaxy's Edge about 6 or 7 months ago, and I bought I think it was 7 lightsabers there, and I was so psyched to get them because I've only had a couple of Hasbro lightsabers that I'm sure a bunch of you have seen on my Instagram and everything. But when I picked them up and I got them back, they were awesome to look at, but they were just so disappointing to mess around with and play with, and the sound was weird, and the reaction time for anything was just slow as hell. There was no smooth swing. It didn't feel like a lightsaber. And that's when I started my hunt for the better lightsabers. I knew about some Neopixel stuff, but I didn't know much about the technologies and the soundboards and everything, so I started really digging into that whole scene. And then I started buying some of the Neopixels and the Profi boards, and God, they're so amazing. So the limitations and everything that I had with this Disney lightsaber was just non-existent on these LGT lightsabers. Now I picked this up from Vader's Sabers, and we'll take a peek at that in a second. But I want to show you what the difference is between, let's say, hunting one of these down online versus maybe buying it in the park. So I bought this one at Disney. It came as a bundle package. It was the hilt, it was the blade, came with a stand, which was actually a decent stand, but it's made out of cheap plastic. Came with the CoverTech clip, and I think that was it on that. And it was 220 bucks at the park, plus the trip there, plus the parking fees, which I believe were $25. So, it gets very expensive if you're at the park, however you look at it. Now, if you want to dig around online for what a Darth Vader lightsaber is going to cost you, let's say on Amazon or eBay or whatever, you're looking somewhere between $230 to maybe $260 for the hilt only. And then you'll still have to hunt down a blade if you don't have one, and those will average between $50 to $70, give or take a little bit. So you're looking on an average of about $300 to $350, give or take, where you find it from, who you're buying it from, plus shipping and stuff like that. With such limited electronics and the lack of every feel you really want out of a lightsaber. So you start looking for great ones. And this one you can pick up at Vader Sabers. This is a Neopixel with a Neopixel soundboard, and you can get this for $419. So not that much more than picking up one of these on eBay or Amazon. And the amount of sound that you get out of this, the sound fonts and the blade types, I'll put some blade types over here just so you can see what different blade types you get. You really can't ask for a more accurate and a more fun lightsaber to buy. So let's do a quick comparison just between the Disney and the LGT version. The Disney might be a little bit more screen accurate. These are rubber, the grips are rubber. This is very nice here. We got the wires that kind of pop out here, which actually do feel like nice wires. They're, kind of rubbery. It is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful hilt for display until you actually turn it on and you get disappointed by everything that comes out of it. Now let's go to the one that I picked up from Vader Sabers. The grips feel more of a hard plastic rather than a rubber. We still have these little wires that come out here, which I think are more plastic. We've got this cool little window which you can see the blade through, which is awesome. We've got the bubble switch just like over here. The difference between these guys is that this is actually a push button, like that. And this one is actually a switch you just push up, which you won't get any sound out of this one. Another big difference between these is the finish. The Disney's got more of a brushed chrome, which I think is more accurate. And this one has like that super chrome finish, which looks stunning. Now keep in mind, you could weather this up, you can kind of get rid of all that shine and everything. You can kind of make this a brushed metal feel much more like this one. You can even put more rust and everything to make it more screen accurate to what Vader's lightsaber actually looked like. Inside the Disney lightsaber at the bottom, we have the battery pack. down here. This whole little section comes out. You can see these run on the little AA's. And then digging inside the Neopixel lightsaber. Take that little case off there. All right, and in here you can see the battery. You take the battery out, charge that up. Right on the other side, you can see the micro SD card, and it's reasonably easy to update your sounds, put some custom sound fonts on there, and really kind of make this your own thing. I've got one of my other ones, I actually just put a Ghostbuster sound font on there, which is completely awesome. I love that thing. But you can put more accurate sounds. You can get a ton of sounds online to add to these things, which you can't really do to the Disney ones. All right, let's get some blades on these bad boys and see what both of these things are offering us. So the Neopixel comes with a 1-inch blade. All right, this is pretty simple. You just pop that right in there, and there are a couple retention screws there on the front. Let's get that in really quick. And boom, and boom. That one's done. Okay. Now, the Disney one kind of follows the whole thing of Hasbro, or Hasbro follows this design, I'm not really sure. This pops in and you push down and twist. All right, so now that's super easy, but it's very limiting on the designs and everything, because like the thin-necked ones, you know, you have to change the whole top out. It's just a whole stupid thing and really destroys the design of the lightsaber itself, because these blades have to go down inside and they can't fit inside the thin necks. So they have to offer another piece to make the thin necks fat necks, and that just kills it for me. All right, here we go. We've got the Disney's Galaxy's Edge and the Vader sabers. Ready? Boom. Yeah. Super boring. This was the biggest disappointment when I got this. Like, what is that? Now, let's see if I can show you this too. Now, watch how this ignites in steps. Did you see that? We'll do it one more time. And one more time. Like, that's not what a lightsaber does. All right, now we've got the smooth swing. Ready? How pathetic is that? That doesn't feel or sound like a lightsaber. Let's go to some of the clash sounds. Listen to that delay. You're getting a little bit of a flicker in the blade. And this is literally all this lightsaber does for $220 at the park. All right, now remember, you're gonna pay more to buy this online. You know, you're gonna pay almost close to what this saber is going to cost you. Listen to that smooth swing. Look at this. That is virtually real-time reactions. All right, we've got freaking tip drags and everything on this. That smooth swing is like flawless, flawless. We've got, when you push the button, we've got some blaster deflects. Incredible. Now, the other amazing thing about these lightsabers is that we can change the color to like anything you want, all right? But you also have a ton of sound fonts to play with. So let's just flip around some of the sound fonts. So let's flip this upside down. This is how you change the sound fonts, one of the ways. Darkness. Kind of like a Kylo Ren. Obi-Wan. It's hard to play on YouTube because I don't want the video to get flagged, but these also play music. I'm going to stop it there because I really don't want this thing to get flagged. Also, you can twist. This has gesture controls. You can twist this on, twist it off, you can even stab it on. Ben Solo. Even for the Mandalorian fans, we've got the dark sword in here. Got Rey.
Luke Skywalker.
All right, everybody, I hope that actually helped answer a question that I get all the time. Do I go with the Disney lightsaber or do I get a Neopixel lightsaber? Personally, my preference, I would go with a Neopixel. They just offer 10 times more than what Disney offers. Yeah, they're a few bucks more, but it just depends on what you want these things for. Do you want it to just sit on a shelf and display in the background somewhere? Yeah, if you're at the park and you want a great souvenir, Disney's the way to go. If you want something that looks and feels like a real lightsaber for the best value for your money, then you definitely get one of these Neopixel lightsabers. I'll put links and everything for this down below and their website and everything so you can check out everything that they offer. Again, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video and playing with lightsabers with me. I hope to see you again on the next video. Until then, be safe and kind out there in the world. Take it easy.